Francisco Lindor trade. Swung on, hit high, deep to right center field. This ball is gone. We are tied at 3.
So the Cleveland Guardians just won again. They swept their homestand, going 6-0. And really, to me, winning isn't the thing that stands out. It's the way they're winning. Today, they were dead in their own rights. Triston McKenzie gave up 3 solo home runs in 5 innings. He actually didn't pitch all that terrible overall, but last season, this was a game the Guards would automatically lose. But they fought back and took big advantage of their opportunities. Really, that inning led off by a perfect bunt single by Austin Hedges was the only production this team could get off Jose Quintana up to that point. But once it happened, you could tell this team was sensing that it was time to strike. And then Gimenez was able to come up to the plate. He's hit insanely well with runners in scoring position this season, and he kept that going with a monster 3-run home run to tie the game up after a great at-bat, even if it didn't result in a home run. Anyways, in this video, I want to talk all about the homestand, what the Guards did to go 6-0, and why I really do think this is no fluke, and they are one of the most legit teams in the league. But before I begin, I would really appreciate it if you would drop a like and subscribe. It only takes 5 seconds, plus you can always change your mind. We are now on the road to 30k subscribers, and with your support, I believe we can get there super fast. Alright, so to start off with a quick recap of today's day game, the final game of the series against the Mets, Pete Alonso started off the scoring with a 403-foot home run to opposite field in the first inning, followed by a Jeff McNeil smoke shot that snuck over the right field wall in the third to go up 2-0. Then in the fourth, Harrison Bader homered to left field, and it was so weird why he was acting all tough when Triston McKenzie hit him by a pitch. McKenzie doesn't have an aggressive bone in his body, and I really don't think anyone in this league is trying to pitch around Bader. But I guess he got the last word with that home run, and he may have won the battle, but the Guards and McKenzie won the war today. But anyways, as I was saying, the Guardians couldn't really get any offense going the first half of the game, but in the bottom of the 6th, Austin Hedges got things going with a perfect drag bunt that somehow stayed fair. Then Tyler Freeman doubled to deep right center in a play that Hedgie really should have scored on. There was just some miscommunication on the base paths, but it didn't end up mattering because with 2 outs, the clutchest hitter in the league smoked one to right center to tie things up. And this home run completely sucked the life out of the Mets. It was like they didn't even know what hit them. The Guardians bullpen was then able to shut down New York for the rest of the game, and Johnny Rodriguez was able to hit in David Fry, who I'm definitely going to talk about in just a bit. And then in the bottom of the 8th inning, Jose Ramirez continued on his tear, hitting a double to drive in Gimenez to give the Guards a 5-3 lead. And then Kyle Manzardo hit another double to bring in J-Ram and basically secure the win. And how about Cade Smith coming in to close the game and throwing absolute BBs? It was fun to watch. But yeah, David Fry. Dude has been unbelievable the last few weeks, and really for the whole season. And it's crazy how he gets no national recognition for it. I'm not saying he should be the point and center of a talk show or something like that, but I don't think the MLB has posted about him one time. And he's been one of the main guys carrying this red hot team that has won 9 out of its last 10 games. He's hitting for both balance and power, he's driving the ball to the opposite side of the field, he's pulling inside pitches. Really, he's one of the best hitters in the league. And not only is he putting up crazy numbers, he gets timely hits in big moments late in games. Just the other day, he hit an oppo shot that barely snuck over the wall to tie things up, and then the Guards won the game in extras. Another player that we all know doesn't ever get enough credit is Jose Ramirez. I know he's only batting .260, but batting average is an overrated stat, and he really is just starting to get going. And every time it's a big moment, I feel like he always comes through. I mean, 45 ribbies already, that is just nuts. Really, the craziest thing about this run that the Guards are on is that they are doing all of this without a .350 hitter and the best leadoff hitter in the game to me in Steven Kwan. He's a guy that will work a pitcher and drive him crazy, can spray the ball all over the field, brings great energy to the team and clubhouse, and on top of that is one of the best left fielders in the game. So winning 9 out of 10 without him just shows how deep this team truly is. And if they can start getting some injury luck, who knows how good they can become. Like sometimes, I just go back and think, what if Shane Bieber was still healthy? This team could be pushing 40 wins right now for sure. But nonetheless, the guys in the rotation behind Bieber have stepped up, and Gavin Williams will be coming back soon, and that is a huge piece to add. I think this series finally solidified, if it wasn't known already, that the Guards won the Lindor trade. And honestly, I almost feel bad for Frankie. I know he's chilling with his $300 million, so I don't feel bad for him in that aspect of things, but he is human and does feel emotions, and he has a lot to live up to signing a deal like that and playing in front of a New York crowd, and he just looks lost. And Gimenez is rolling and has become one of the best and fun to watch second basemen in the game. In the meantime, while the Guardians have been doing all this winning, the Royals have actually been red hot too. As a Guards fan myself, it would be nice to see them lose a bit, but imagine being in the shoes of Kansas City. They've been rebuilding for quite some time since winning the World Series in 2015, and now they are red hot. But the Guardians are even hotter, and it's gotta be driving them nuts. Anyways, moving on, one final thing I want to talk about in this video, because I didn't really in the last, is the bullpen. They have pretty much been the best in baseball, and I don't think anyone could have ever expected that coming into this season. But the pitching staff is sensational. Hunter Gaddis has been great in the new role, Sandlin has been great, Tim Herron has been good, Sam Hedges has been good, and then Class A is just straight gas, and should be making another All-Star appearance. Actually, should is the wrong word. He will. Overall, this team is just coming together right now, and it's so much fun to watch. I know it's still super early in the season, so I'm not going to get too ahead of myself, but usually, this team starts off cold and doesn't get hot till the last 2 to 3 months of the season. So the fact that they've gotten through the cold weather season and are already 16 games above 500 just means that the sky is the limit. And with a healthy Gavin Williams, a healthy Steven Kwan, maybe even Chase DeLauder if he gets called up at some point in this season, even more help is on the way. But one of the biggest and most important things for this team to try to do is to stay healthy. I know it's not something they can control, but they can't lose more than one pitcher. And they already have lost one in Bieber, and then Carrasco just hit the IR. That's really all I have to say in this video. Let me know in the comments below if there was anything I didn't talk about that you thought I should have, and comment below who you think on this roster should make the All-Star team. Thank you all so much if you made it to this point, and if you enjoyed and haven't yet, please make sure to drop a like and subscribe because your support really does mean the world. And also, follow me on Instagram because I'm starting to post tons of cool sports content on there every single day, and until next time, I will see you all later.
The Mets just got their swept in Cleveland. I mean, what the I mean, it is clear as day. Hey, just like the Guardians just took the Mets, rubbed their faces across the floor, slapped them, beat them, crushed them, bashed their skulls in, beat them to a friggin' pulp. They have won the Lindor deal. Andres Gimenez is 10 times the player that loser Francisco Lindor is. He is the happy loser. His batting average gets worse every day. And this Gimenez just beat the Mets to a pulp. And he's now making $31 million.